Cozart here, President, Big Daddy's Motor Cars. We get a lot of questions about what we do here, so we put together a quick video just to show you some of the projects that are in the shop currently and what it is that we do on a daily basis to get Mustang owners out on the road enjoying their rides. This is Big Daddy's Motor Cars. We're Mustang builders, 1965 to 1970. Classic Mustangs, all the way from scratch, all the way to handing the keys off. It's all done turnkey here at Big Daddy's Motor Cars. There's lots of Mustangs here. This is a coupe conversion. A guy tried to convert his coupe to a convertible. Didn't work out so well. Well, let's have Alex tell us about it.
Well, this particular car, customer attempted to convert from coupe to convertible on his own without the proper support. So essentially we had to do all the metal work over again, but without the support, we had to do everything to factory modifications to make sure that the convertible top actually fit right, along with custom suspension and engine. This thing's gonna be better than new.
This ride over here, this is a pro touring ride. Gonna have ABS braking. A lot of really cool stuff going to be happening here.
This one is definitely one of my favorites. This is a 69 being built for the track as a combination of Cortex suspension in the front and Meyer Mod 2 in the rear. The vehicle is going to feature ABS, 100% track ready, along with the 700 horsepower high ram motor to go along with it.
Then we have another really nice 65 build. This is going to be a unique car. There's a lot of custom fabrication.
This is our customer Eileen's. It has a 351 Windsor, stroke to a 427 with 8-stack fuel injection. It's around 605 horsepower. It has Willwood disc brakes. It has Mustang Stafir subframe and suspension package bumper to bumper. You can see the wires here. It is all hooked up, drive shaft, running and driving right now so that we can make sure everything fits properly, works properly. Then we'll start stripping it down and building it out. But we're still in the metal phase. This has one-piece glass for the doors. We're in the middle of making sure everything fits, modifying stuff. We're also doing flush mount glass. We're in the middle of doing the sides. It has a top gas fill instead of a rear fill like normal. It also has a third brake light built in the rear tail panel as well. It also has roll bar, 7-inch touchscreen, 8 custom AC ducts built into the dash. It has an AOD transmission. It's getting a full custom console from front all the way to the back. It's going to be a beautiful car when it's done.
This car here was just kind of put together by someone. They were working on it, and again, it wasn't going so well. It wasn't moving, and that's one of the things we help people do, is we help them move their projects forward. So it's not just sitting in the garage or sitting on the side of the house and not going anywhere. Then as you move in here, this is another customer car, another shop had it. They couldn't get to the finish line. So they hired us at Big Daddy Motor Cars to fix a lot of the problems that the quality really wasn't coming out right. And so we're fixing that, and then we're going to get it to the finish.
It has a LS3 with a supercharger. And this is a full custom. You can tell by looking at the outside and in the inside. It has Detroit Speed front suspension, Detroit Speed mini tub in the rear and suspension. Like I said, it has a lot of stuff undone that we're going to finish up. The side windows, the electrical. This has a lot of custom features that a lot of cars don't, except for new cars like push start, electric windows, door poppers, trunk popper, 7-inch touchscreen. All of these features this has, we're finishing out. We're going to finish out the interior. All of the interior package has not been finished in the rear and the front, as well as carpet. Once all of this stuff is done, we can give the gentleman back his car.
So now we have this 69 Mach 1. This is a customer, they've had it in their family for a long time. It's a family heirloom. And now the son is going to take over driving the car. So they want it to be safe on the freeway. So they're doing performance upgrades.
In order to make sure that it's safe for the road, we've done pretty much a little refurbishing on everything. Custom wheelwood brakes all the way around. Nice little tune-up. Full interior redone with a custom audio system. a lot of suspension work as well to make this thing run better than it ever has.
Now, as we come out to the back, you'll see there's a lot going on here at Big Daddy's Motor Cars. We're constantly helping Mustang owners get behind the wheel. There's so many things that happen that don't want you to be actually driving your project, and we're the ones who help you get to the next step so that you can get behind the wheel and drive the car.
A car like ours, the Pit Viper, he wants the exact same car. This is going to have the MTF front nose kit, hood, flares, side skirt for side exhaust, quarter extensions. He wanted a Coyote with a Whipple supercharger, and this fits under a stock hood, even though he's getting the GT350 hood. We've already shaved the drip rails. We haven't moved the gas fill yet. He's getting full custom leather interior. He's got a roll bar. He's got 2-inch mini tub, road and track suspension, 4-link, 4-piston wheel wood, all disc brakes. It's going to be a beautiful car when it's done. Here's Walter's original 65 convertible. That's just a restoration. Strip it down, blast it, powder prime it, and start building it back up. And as you can see, we have many projects out here that are in process that we are building for customers.
We got a lot of ponies out in the field. There's no junk out here. Everything here is on definite purpose, waiting its turn in the queue to get the next stage of work done on it. We're not storing cars. We're not collecting old parts. It's not our thing, okay? Everything's here on definite purpose. We are building to what it takes to do it correctly. So out there past where the ponies are is our warehouse, and this is where we stock all of our parts, keep our motors, trannies, all the components that we need. So as the cars come up in the queue, we pull them from there and then bring them inside and put the cars together. And we'll talk about our body shop in just a bit. Over in this part of the shop, we have a 1970 fastback.
This has an interesting story. It's a customer, Brian. His father bought this car brand new, and when Brian turned 18, he gave him the car. And Brian drove it for about 6 months and had a little carburetor fire, and it melted some wires and didn't cause any bad damage, just wiring. So the car parked in his garage for years. And he started tearing it apart, but never did anything with it. So he came to us, and we started building his car out. It is the original 351 Cleveland that has been stroked. It's 550 horsepower. It now has, he wanted to add some custom features like braking, handling, electronic features. We've added Myers Mod 1 suspension to it, front and rear. It's got Willwood disc brakes all the way around. It's getting some custom interior inside of it. It's all been rewired. It's all been replumbed. It has Dynamat in it now. It does not have the suspension yet, the interior yet. It's getting Mustang's the Fear full interior package. And he wants to keep it kind of original looking, like we're not even going to paint it. You can see there's spots on it. He wants to keep all of the original because that's what the car was like when he got it. But we're just cleaning it up for him and adding all these modern features so that it drives, handles, functions like a new car, but still looks like the original car. This is a 69 C10. This is a customer of ours. We normally weren't going to take this, but we have a 68 Firebird that we're doing a full custom for him. So we ended up agreeing to it. It was all original, small block 327, not much power. So we ended up getting a chop and block chassis. So it's full coilovers. It's dropped in the whole frame is dropped, so this truck's going to sit low. It's getting an LT1 Corvette engine with a 6R80 transmission, automatic. 4-piston Willwood disc brakes, 4-link on the rear end. This thing's going to handle like a go-kart. He doesn't want to do anything with the outside, just keep it all kind of original looking, but handle, drive, function like a new vehicle.
Let's take a little tour through our body shop. Here we do custom metal fabrication. We install body kits, mold them, and when we build a full car, we like to get our customers to influence certain design nuances that make that car unique to them. hope by watching this video, you have a much better idea of what we do here at Big Daddy's Motor Cars. Our skill set is broad. If you have a classic Mustang or you want to build a classic Mustang, we are the right people to talk to.